Okay, so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be in this energy, to allow the guides to come through today, to allow for divine intervention, divine love, divine frequencies of source to come through us today. And just taking a deep breath, allowing yourself to be here in this present moment. That whatever happened before this and whatever happens after this, that we can put that aside for now so that we can stay present and open to receive. Breathing into the areas of our bodies that may feel tense, that may feel anxious, that may be holding on to pain. And thanking our bodies for being such an incredible, intuitive system that allows us to know what we're holding on to that's not really serving us. Dear Mother, Father, God, Great Spirit of the universe, we come to you today with an open heart, open mind, ready to receive your guidance and your love and your presence. Knowing that whatever is needed at this time for us to anchor in the energy of divine love will transpire today. That as we come here today to receive, that we can then go back out into our communities and be the love that we are. That we can be reminded that no matter what is happening, that we are still sovereign, that we still hold our own power, and that we are ingenious creatures, beings, that we have our own wisdom to share with others. I call in the presence of the beings of light, the angels and archangels, the ancestors, and all of those who are here to guide us on our highest path. We do so with an open heart and with gratitude. And we complete this by saying, and so it is. Hello, hello, hello. We are here. We are here. We are here. And we're so very grateful for your presence here today. And we want to begin by saying that understand, beloveds, that what you see is not always what is. What your eyes perceive, what your ears hear, is not always in alignment with the truth. And there is truth that is coming to the surface. This year has been the year of much truth coming to the surface. And this year has also been the year of much healing, much coming back to self, coming back home to your own divine power. And even though there is much struggle happening on an energetic level, much anxiety surfacing, much trauma that is being manifested and shown. That is not the truth of who you are. These are manifestations of forgetfulness, manifestation of the disconnection from source, manifestation of not remembering that you are love and that you are perfect just as you are. Of course, there is evolution happening, and evolution is not a getting better. Evolution is seeing, acknowledging, becoming whole again, evolving into yourself, into the wholeness of who you are. Understand that even though there is much happening on your planet at this time, and there is despair and hopelessness, and a sense of helplessness even, that you do not have to lose yourself in it. Be the one who chooses to be a force for good, a force for love. Be the one who chooses to be a source of encouragement and hope. Be the one who says, I will stand up for equality, for inclusivity, for the benefit of all. Even if you do not know how to do it, how it's going to happen. Because the most important thing at this time is to make that commitment, to make that determination. And once you take your power back, and once you determine that you're going to be the source of love, not the source of love, but you're going to be the conduit of love, ideas will present themselves to you. Opportunities will be created. Unity will happen. But you cannot work in the great divide. You cannot work when you see others as not worthy because they share a different opinion than you. You must rise above all that keeps you separated, all that keeps the division going. You do not have to like what you see. You do not have to like people who don't agree with you. You do not have to be apathetic. You do not have to spiritually bypass and say, oh, this is all great and it's going to be fine. This is not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is rising above the hatred, rising above what keeps you disconnected from yourself, disconnected from the source of love, disconnected from each other. Whatever that is, whether it's internal to you, whether it's what's being presented to you, whether it's what some people say, it matters not what that is. What matters is that you recognize what is behind the division and you can rise above it and you can claim yourself in the wholeness of who you are. Because when you claim yourself in your wholeness, you begin to see people in their wholeness, even when they're fragmented, even when they're spreading hate. They're doing that because they do not see themselves as whole. They do not see themselves as divine love, even if they're saying they're doing it in the name of God. Even if they use religion to claim their righteousness, to claim that they're right and everybody else is wrong, that their side is right and the other side is wrong. Rise above all of that. That is when you're going to be able to make true change. It's not going to happen if one part of the pie is separate from the other part of the pie. The pie has to come together and be whole. And we bring this message to you because we understand and we know that you have the capacity to receive it. even if you don't understand it, even if it's uncomfortable and it's making you uncomfortable, even if you don't agree, even if your mind is going wild, thinking, how can I when this, when that person this? So take a deep breath, be here, calm the thoughts. Your thoughts are just that, thoughts. It's a response. It's a response to what's going on with your body. It's a response to what happens with the belief systems that you hold on to. It's a response to trauma. But it can also be a response to what you wish to see in the world. And if you wish to see love being the energy of your planet, if you wish to see joy being the frequency in which people vibrate at, then you have to rise above. And so, beloveds, we're going to work with you today on your energy system to calm your nervous system down enough that your body is not reacting. And that reaction can be, I want to fall asleep and sleep for the rest of this year. I want to punch something. I want to yell at the top of my lungs. I just want to feel something, because that your body is reacting. Your body is filled with energy and doesn't know what to do with it. So we'll work today to alleviate some of that, but it's important that too that you connect with your body. Go for a walk. Go connect with the earth. Go dance. Do yoga. Take a bath. Whatever it is that your body needs to ground itself, to release this energy, so that you can have more clarity, so that you can think from the heart. And you can put the mind back in its place, which is to be a servant of the heart. And where you can access your super conscious mind. Your super conscious mind is the place that your wisdom resides. And when you tap into that wisdom, when you access that wisdom, you'll know what to do. You will know how to be with all the chaos. And you'll know how to claim your power and not be powerless in the face of all that is happening. We did warn you and other calls that times were still going to get tough. And that was important to prepare yourselves energetically, mentally, physically for what's to come. And we did not say this to put fear in your heart. That is not our place, and that is not our purpose. But to elevate you to another state of frequency. So that no matter what is happening, you're not pulled into the lower vibrations. This is not a judgment. This is not to say because you vibrate at a higher frequency that you're better or that you're superior. When we speak about low frequencies or high frequency, it's not that when one is vibrating at low frequency, they're bad people. It's simply that they have lost connection to what's truly important. They lost connected to the earth. They lost connection to spirit. And so they vibrate at a lower frequency. And you can feel that when you're in their presence. But it's not to say they're bad. And it's not to say that you're good. But simply to help you navigate, to help you be with all that is going on without losing yourself in the process. And so take a deep breath now, and we may go quiet for a moment. Hey, Nika Woody Moy. The earth speaks. The mother is sad. She does not like to see her children this way. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of like energy, like so much intense energy moving through right now. So if you feel like crying, cry. She said there's been so much said there's been so much bloodshed that's been spilled on her soil, not just here in America, but all over the world. And it hurts her to her core that we become so disconnected from her. But she says we don't have to worry because we are doing the work. We here are doing the work. And the more we remember where we come from, that we came from her. The more we can bring healing to all that inhabit her. She wants us to know that she loves us so much. She wants us to imagine as if we are all these children who have parted and forgot where home is. But that we're starting to remember that home isn't someplace out there in the sky or the cosmos, but home is here. We don't come from some other planet. Of course, we are spiritual beings or spiritual frequencies, but we don't come from some different planet. We come from here. And we have to remember this is our home. And this whole coming home to self is coming home to the mother, is coming home to the planet. We can't allow ourselves to be swayed by the anger, by all that is transpiring right now. We have to stand strong. We have to use our wisdom. We have to care. Not care just for the ones who think like us, but care for all of us. Because this is how we're going to heal. And she wants to thank us for being here, for doing this work, for showing up. However we show up, whether we showed up to vote, whether we showed up with love in our conversations, whether we showed up by connecting with her. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to give in. This is the time to dream. To dream a bigger dream. To dream bigger than we've ever dreamed before. To dream of peace. To dream of humanity coming together. This is not loftiness. This is not some utopian dream. This is possible. And it may not happen. We may not see that in our lifetime. But we have to believe. We have to believe in the dream. And we have to do whatever we can, our own part, to ensure the future. So she's blessing each one of us. So take a deep breath and breathe in her love. Breathe in her gift to us. Breathe in her joy, her care, her wisdom, her compassion, her fierceness, her courage. Know, beloveds, that you're loved. And the mother spoke. And the mother spoke in her own tongue. And she loves you very much. Allow her to heal you. Allow her presence to drive you, to fuel your dream, to fuel your actions. She cannot do it without us, without you. She knows what she needs to do. She's calling us to do it with her. All of us, humans, spirit beings, all of us united, integrated in one. Because you have to remember, we're not separate from you. So breathe, beloveds, breathe. Fill your body with this oxygen. Fill your body with the peace that the mother gives you. Fill all the cells of your body, your lungs, your heart, your nervous system. Fill it all with love, with her love. We love you, dear ones. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Thank you for coming today. We appreciate you. and we love you. We'll bring this channel back now until we meet again. Goodbye for now.